Back in 2008, Yamaha launched the first generation FZ16 in India. Now, that motorcycle was an instant hit. It was known for its muscular styling, its refined performance, and the overall reliability that you associate with Yamaha. Now, cut to 2025, and we have this the latest generation Yamaha FZS Hybrid. Now, over the years, Yamaha has transformed this motorcycle into a practical, sporty commuter. And for 2025, it has bestowed this motorcycle with more features and a mild hybrid tech. But the question still remains, is it still a fun motorcycle to ride? And should you consider spending your hard-earned money on this motorcycle? Well, we'll answer that in the course of this review. But before we move ahead, please like and share this video and subscribe to BikeWale. While the overall design is identical to the standard model, the FZS Hybrid gets fuel tank integrated turn indicators and different graphics. Overall, the FZ looks handsome and sporty with the right proportions. However, it feels a bit long in the tooth and Yamaha should give it a major visual update. On the quality front, the motorcycle leaves no room for complaint. The plastic used all around feels sturdy and the fitment is precise and durable. Even the paint finish looks premium and there aren't any uneven panel gaps to be found. For a sporty commuter motorcycle, swinging a leg over on this motorcycle is quite easy. For reference, I'm 5'7" tall and placing both my feet flat on the ground is quite easy. Even the mildly rear set foot pegs and the flat handlebar offer a very good rider's triangle. I have a very decent bend in my knee and overall sitting on the motorcycle, it's very easy, it's comfortable, you have good view of the what's in front of you and it sets you in a very commanding position when filtering through traffic. The suspension, especially at the rear, shows a bit of firmness while going over sharper undulations like road joints or a series of rumblers. However, the minor dips and crests on the highway, tall and rounded speed bumps and potholes are handled with fair amount of plushness. Also, the ride quality feels more settled with added weight of the pillion and that's when even the mild firmness disappears. Powering the FZS Hybrid is a 149cc single-cylinder air-cooled motor that makes 12 bhp of power and 13.3 Nm of peak torque and it comes mated to a 5-speed gearbox. Now this engine also gets a mild hybrid tech which is basically a smart motor generator which offers torque assist in low to mid revs and it helps during acceleration and when you want to overtake a motorcycle or a car. What it also gets is a smart engine cutoff feature which basically shuts down the engine when you approach a traffic light and the motorcycle is at idle in neutral. And getting the engine back on is a matter of pulling in the clutch and throttling your way out. Having said that, the engine truly shines in the refinement department. Typical of a Yamaha, it feels butter smooth until around 6000 rpm. Even the slight buzz isn't bothersome and gives this motor some character. The throttle response is crisp and the acceleration is linear and progressive. While it may not offer a thrilling experience for enthusiastic riders, it will be a boon for those seeking a smooth and friendly riding experience. The clutch is super light and the gear shifts are effortless. The engine feels best at around 85 to 90 kmph and although it can do triple-digit speeds, the motor starts showing sign of strain. This is where vibrations feel the most noticeable. The FZS Hybrid offers impressive handling dynamics courtesy of the low curb weight of just 136 kg and a communicative chassis. It changes directions with commendable agility, be it maneuvering through gaps in traffic or switching lanes on the highway. Adding to the confidence-inspiring handling are the brakes, especially the front which delivers a fairly strong yet predictable bite. The brake lever, however, could do with a better feel and it is difficult to judge the exact bite point. Feature-wise, this is one of the most generously equipped motorcycle in the segment. The 4.2-inch color TFT screen is fairly legible in bright sunlight and displays data in a neat layout. Moreover, it is Bluetooth enabled which gives you access to turn-by-turn navigation and music control. Other features include traction control, silent engine start, LED lighting and single-channel ABS. With the inclusion of the starter motor generator, the bike now gets automatic start and stop system which turns the engine off when left idling at a traffic signal in neutral. And restarting the engine is a matter of just pulling the clutch in. This is the most seamless and glitch-free auto start-stop system I have come across so far. This not only increases the convenience quotient but also helps save some fuel. In BikeWale's city mileage test, which comprised heavy traffic for the most part and conservative riding, The FZS Hybrid returned the mileage of 52 km to the liter. That translates to a real-world range of nearly 700 km on a fuel tank. Out on the highway, the mileage figure should go up significantly. While the FZS Hybrid may not be as thrilling to ride as the original bike, it is still quite likable in isolation. The refinement levels are admirable and the engine offers a smooth and linear power delivery. Even the ergonomics are comfortable and it is very nimble to filter through traffic. And it scores highly in terms of features as well as quality levels. For instance, the engine performance isn't as thrilling as some of its rivals and there's no way getting around the price tag. At Rs 1.72 lakh on-road Mumbai, this is one of the most expensive motorcycles in its segment. And by paying roughly around 10,000 more, you can get a more powerful motorcycle like the Pulsar N250. But if you're a Yamaha fanboy and want a reliable, refined motorcycle with good quality levels, you can consider the Yamaha FZS Hybrid. But if you're a price-conscious buyer, you will have to look elsewhere. So that was the story about the Yamaha FZS Hybrid. What do you think about it? Do let us know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching.